Welcome back, guys. This is Del, and we are back on the solo Let's Play server of TerraFirmaCraft. Done quite a few things in the meantime, and I can't help it. I like rain, don't get me wrong, but in TerraFirmaCraft or in Minecraft, it just makes me want to sound like Eeyore. It's just, things can spawn, things don't go away. It's just outright scary. Any case, so I got a head start on this because, oh my gosh, I didn't think you guys would actually want to sit here with me and fill up each of these of 8 buckets of water. And yes, I do eventually want to have this in the barn. I didn't have the motivation to take it there the first time. I just wanted to figure this out, get an idea, maybe make some bellows. I have been hard at work. I went back to that cave where I died so many times and slowly worked my way down into it. You guys are going to be amused at the way I took care of the skeletons. Or not the skeletons. Skeletons I backed away from and hit slowly because they refused to come out in the sunlight. But when the zombies would start to try to overwhelm, I would back my way backwards, keeping them with me without letting them hit me, and let them burn up in the sunlight, and then make my way back down again. It worked. I have explored quite a bit of it and found a massive cassiterite vein that was not even the one I want to show you guys. But in any case, so I came all the way back here, and I filled this one up purely with water. Nothing but water. You know, I don't have my water buckets with me. Huh. Alright, I took this one, and I used my chalk, and I smushed my chalk with a stone hammer. It came up with a flux. You take, you know, let's go get that, because I'm obviously prepared. Come on, when am I ever... You guys would all fall out of your chairs if I was actually completely prepared for an episode. Oh, our garden looks amazing. Yes, yes, it looks good. This is all the cereals as we wanted to do. I was going to plant pumpkins here. I need to do a little research. I brought some sheep back, and one of them is expecting. I brought some cows back, and one of them is expecting. Gotta have that leather from somewhere. Alright, where'd my buckets go? Buckets! Bucket, 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 bucket. Thank you, buckets. Needed you. Move the scythe. Oh my gosh, I am in love with the scythe because we all need sticks for so many things. Yeah, scythe are pretty amazing. Wow, you pigs are loud. We're gonna go back over here. We even signed it rice, rye, wheat. I believe that's oats, and this is barley. Ha! I have a memory. Doop-doop. This way. Close. We'll go back to the workshop. It's behind that. Alrighty then. Break some more stuff. Okay. Alright. Alright. So, put this here to make it easy to see. Don't get dark now. Bad timing. Easy to see. You put your bucket in. You put your flux on top of that. It gives you lime water. We don't want it right now, so we're going to take it out. Alright, so we filled this one up with lime water. One at a time. And this one we filled up with water and put a log in here. So you take your water, you put a log in, just one. Once you fill it completely, you seal it, and once you're done sealing it, it is then tannin. Very, very handy. Alright, so before we're going to take our chances, hold on, let's put some torches around here. Since we're working here. I'm working here. Way too much wow. Doop-a-doo. Ow. Alright, that's better. We'll deal with it. Alright, so we took our stack of 12 rawhides, got from cows and sheep. We stuffed them in here. Now, what you do when you stuff them in is you literally take the whole pile, left click on it, put it in there. If you do it one at a time, it only goes, if you do your shift right click, it only takes one. Obviously, all of our lime water has been used. Now, we take a knife. We put that in with that in the right order. Knife on top, soak tight on the bottom. Click, and we get scraped hides. We're going to now take those scraped hides, I think, put them into the tannin. We're going to seal it. We're not going to seal it. Is this with the water? We're going to seal it. There we go. Can't touch it. Can do nothing with it. We will wait until that is done. That is where we are at on making leather. The leather. Not that worried about leather armor. It'd be nice, but we're pretty close to bronze armor. Thank you for the suggestion. I like the idea. I looked up how to make it. With the cassiterite I found, should be very viable option. A very viable option. Greatly, greatly appreciate those suggestions, guys. As I said in a couple episodes ago, I'm not one to go and watch somebody else do it. I like to figure things out. This one definitely has made me do a ton of research, which has been good, don't get me wrong. But on the other hand, definitely stubborn enough to need some suggestions here and there. Oh, yeah. So, if you remember me griping, whining, complaining, whatever word you want to use for it, last episode. Doop-a-doo, let's go. Come on. Faster. Good girl. Hello, zombie. We're just going to run right past you because, well, I don't care. And there's that wonderful thing called sunlight to burn you up. Up, up, up. Down, down. Okay. Too much music class in my life, maybe. Alright, so sadly, I was not able to research this up, but a friend of mine got back to me after I complained about that and was like, hey, in Generic B's episode, he did blah, 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 and he was able to put the copper on the ground. Check it out. 23 bars of copper. We will right-click it back up. It all comes flying back at us, which is awesome. Give that back. To put it down. This is key. You don't want to run around with this much copper in your inventory with the mobs in this game. Shift, just like you do with wood. Shift, and it lines them up nicely for you. Pretty little stack of copper. There we go. Alright. I spent a while doing the cassiterite thing, getting myself some more tools. Swords come in amazingly handy. I have a tip for those of you who are starting out in this game, or who are contemplating it. Without armor, sword's nice. Swords don't seem to knock back as much as I felt like they did in Minecraft. So very simple thing. Have both on hand, both swords and javelins. As you're killing it, start out from range with the javelin, because you can hit a skeleton before it can hit you. Most of the time, if you have a good line of sight and they don't realize you're there. And when they start coming for you, switch to, when they get too close, then you switch to the sword. Talk about saving some wear and tear on the hard fought for ores. We also planted this all up. Yay! We now have a specific spot for potatoes, squash, cabbage, corn, onions. Is it just me, or those look almost done already? Wow. I have spent way too much time working on this stuff. And I'm working on slowly farming that up. So, now you know where we're at in the leatherworking. I am going to pause the recording and not torture you guys with all the mundane portion of this game, and get back to you when I am ready to continue the episode. Alright guys, welcome back. Let's see here. We'll go check on that in just a second. I wanted to show you guys what I was starting. And then after we check on that, I will probably pause it again. I'm going to give you an idea of what we're doing. You see this whole area here? While you guys are off, it's going to be terraformed. We're going to turn this into a nice, flat oak farm. That's the goal. I went, as you guys saw, I think I showed you, I went and got a ton, and I mean an absolute ton of oak, but I also came back with 20 oak saplings. Oak is the longest burning, hottest burning wood there is, which means it should give us the most charcoal. Most bang for our buck, and most bang for the time spent harvesting, blah, blah, blah. And as you can see, I've spent a little bit of time, considering we're already back to fall again. I think I planted my garden too late. It may not make it this year. But you get the idea. Let's run over. This should all end up, my goal is to go a nice flat stair step down to about this level. I have tons of dirt to fill in all this. We'll go for quite a ways, and then we'll stop, and we'll just plant those 20 trees and expand as we need, because oak is also the slowest growing. So, hopefully, let's see here. I know this is ready for us to move on. Do I have a knife? I don't, but we can make one. Alright. Doop-a-doop, ba-doop, ba-doop, ba. Okay. Nom. Good enough. No space. Saplings can go. Hello, elm. There we go. Let's see. Alright, so last, let's see, we put it in here, which is now empty, and sealed it and waited for it to turn into soaked hide. Then we put it into, we took it and put it into here after we scraped it, and it is now prepared hide, and that water is now empty. Now we're going to go into the tannin bucket. And if you guys remember again, tannin is made by filling it with 8 buckets of water and then putting a log inside of it and sealing it until it's ready. The log turns it into tannin. Remember, if you right click, you only get one in. If you shift right click, you only get one. Whereas if you pick the whole stack up, put it in, and seal it, when this is done, we should have leather. Yay! So you guys have now seen the whole leather making process. It's exciting, isn't it? Let me tell you. World-ending excitement. Alright, back to terraforming, and I will bring you guys back. One of these days I will learn to do the montage thing, or whatever the speed thing, you know what I'm talking about. I will bring you guys back and show you what this looks like terraformed, and if I'm unlucky, it will be springtime because it'll take me a while. I shall return. Alrighty then, welcome back. I thought I'd bring you guys in back for the last portion of it. We've got the first tree set out and tons of it terraformed. Let's do the last 2 rows while we chatter about what we want to do. So my goal is literally to turn this into a farm that goes all the way over to the side of the creek where it where the leatherworking is, right below the workshop. Yep, I can do 2 things at once, right? Okay. Any case, the goal is to put it over by the work to get this cleared out eventually all the way over to the workshop, which actually isn't that far, but I'd go through a heck of a lot more shovels in the meantime. And we don't have enough trees to get there yet anyway, and oak is nice and slow growing, so we have plenty of time to do that in our spare time instead of all in one episode. Once we do that, I'd like to actually make a little bridge that goes over to the workshop from there, thus giving us a very nice route from place to place as we work in this area. Oh, more shovel. Maybe I should have done more of this before I pulled you guys back. This does take a while. Last one. Come on. Good shovel head. Alright then, so our strategy is going to be, once we get to it, first off, I want to dig that coal out eventually, or coal. I'm doing great today. Clay. But yeah, our strategy is going to be to go from there and go 5 in between. That way, evenly, I can have a torch, not porch. Really? I have no ability to speak today. It's not a good sign at all. But in any case, a torch either way in between the trees, thus hopefully preventing spawns between them. How far do we have to go? Oh, so much shoveling. So much dirt. I suppose that's good. Next time I'll just fill in. Meh. That is most definitely faster than this. Keep going. I do want to take you guys up to that cave. I did leave a vein of the cassiterite, so those of you who are still in the original woes of me of going, oh gosh, does the ore actually exist? Is it in veins? Am I just supposed to randomly get it out of the stuff I'm digging? So you can actually see what it looks like. I should take a screenshot and eventually add it someplace so you guys can see it. That would have definitely given me the courage to actually keep digging and go, really? There's ore in this world? I swear there is. Something else I really want to get into once we have ourselves even more established, maybe some armor on, is finding some of the fruit trees. I have traveled about, I'd venture, probably a good 1,000 blocks in every direction up to this point already, and I have yet to see a single fruit tree. So that's a goal. That's a good goal. I did uniform back here, so it's a nice step down. A nice step down on either side of this. There we go. Now we can plant some trees. Alright. Trees. Draw oak saplings. I don't have any torches. That was smart. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. With a torch in between. Alright, that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You get the idea. And of course, watch, now that I'm not chattering and counting the numbers off in my head, I will actually mess it up. I think that's how deep I want to go. I'm also not going to put one near the stairs up here. I have a nice stairway coming up. Though I need to build something to it so it's actually useful. There's our torch. 4, 5, 6. Now we can just back our way around here and meet it up. There we go. And there's our next grid spot. Grid spot. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now back to following the grid. There. Yep. There. Not there. We don't want to be directly in front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There. We do want to be here though. There. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's kind of amusing. And then I put, did I count wrong? Because there was supposed to be 4 spaces here. 1, 2, torch. 1, 2. 1, 2, torch. 1, 2. Missing tree. 1, 2, torch. 1, 2. I don't want to dig in. We're going to leave it for now. Not trying to be lazy. We're going to leave it for now because I'm going to keep extending that anyway. Alright. That's my story and I'm sticking to it because, oh my gosh. This episode will never get out if I do that. Let's go over here. Follow this down. To there. There. Back over here. Follow this back to there. I have 1 tree left. I suppose I could put it directly in the center. I'm not so sure I like that though. I mean right at the top of the stairs? Meh, whatever. Alright, so we have that done. We have an oak tree farm. Grow! Eventually. Let's go check on our leather. Whoops. Hello, our makeshift leather spot. Last thing we did was put it in the tannin. The tannin, it is done. Check it out, guys. We've got the leathers. Alright, I believe, let's see here. You know, I don't like that there. It's going. Hello, piggy. Yes, it is. Alright, so, let's see here. I'm going to toss myself in here for a moment. By the way, I love the comment about this chest. I do need to move it inside. But that means I actually need to organize this. I guess my goal is eventually to make this more, to put the next down, to dig this out further and stabilize it, and put the next anvil down here and move some chests down, maybe have a storage room off of it. Maybe eventually, crazy idea, have it lead out to the leather area. Like, dig a tunnel, stabilize it, and have it lead straight out to the leather. Alright, let's see. Alright, so the goal is to get some bellows and not get shot at. Let's go find some wood. Doop-a-doo. We still have pregnant sheep and pregnant cows. We'll check, but I'm pretty sure. Doop. Hit her with an egg. You are still pregnant. Pigs are all doing just fine out here. What? No! No, 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 no. Bad piggy. So when do you think you're gonna run for freedom? Sheesh. I don't care what the other pigs are doing. You belong in there. Okay. There we go. The farm might make it. As I said, I feel like I planted a little bit too late this year. I just didn't expect it to be spring. I looked up and I'm like, hey, everything's green. What the heck? Because obviously the trees are still colorful. We've got a little time left. It's till they turn a brownish color. And that signifies winter. And we can check our temperature too. Yeah, it's just not that warm anymore. Of course it is getting on to nighttime. That's something else we should do before we finish this. Yes, I am so easily distracted today. We'll let the carrots keep going. Actually, the tomatoes are close to done. Red peppers are close to done. I think the onions are done. Maybe? Oh, garlic, I mean. The onions I already took up and replanted. It may make it, it may not. We'll see. Alright, we're looking for 6 planks. Figured I had them in here. Put one of those back. There's 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so Bellows. For Bellows, it is 3 planks across the top. Plank down there. You know, I'm not even 100% sure it may work with the others. I suppose we could check. Throw them back in there. Let's be sure. Got plenty of maple planks. If I can hold on to them and not throw them at things. Alright, 3 across the top, 3 across the bottom, 3 leather. Look at that. Don't even need the full things. We have Bellows! Yay! We have sunset. Not so yay. Oh, I keep working. Did I end up with? Nope, I didn't. Alright, back in here. Let's go to sleep. You know, guys, we built this with the intent of decorating it. And then got completely distracted. I have so much work to do in this world still. Alright then. Let's see. And off we go. Close. And head back to the workshop. This way. I also talked about putting in roadways out of gravel. Hasn't happened yet. Needs to happen. Definitely needs to happen. Alright then, just a moment and we'll get this bellows installed. I think I can simply put it next to it. I may have to put it down one. Let's try this one. That doesn't look so good. That doesn't look good at all. Give it back. I think it has to be next to it. I hate to say it. Not terribly fond of the idea. Give. That was a late pop, wasn't it? No. That was so completely fail. Up. Oh. Oh god, no. Don't fall in there, please. What the heck happened? Whew. Alright, I will be right back and fix this. Alrighty then. Yay, we can move again. Oh, fiddle. Frickin'. Oh, I forgot. I have to fix that. I've fallen down there before. Whoops. Alright, so where'd that go? Let's see here. We're going to put that down one. So it's right there. Is this facing away from me? Is that right? Looks like it. Alright, well, let's try it out. Oh, right. Oh, there's wood in there. I saw the white elm. There we go. Let's see. Need that on my bar. Do I have it backwards? Let's try it the other way. I'm just gonna say a lot. Well, let's take, for now, because I have it, piece of dirt. That works. Silly dirt. And put it back so the hole is facing that way, which seems like it would be the way we'd want it. So do we not actually see it moving in and out? Can it not be against a wall? Oh. Maybe? No. I think you're just supposed to... That's not going up. Oh, Blarg. Ah, come on. Went through a lot of work to make you... You're supposed to work. You're supposed to work amazingly well. That's how I had it last time. Did it go up? Alright, it's at that half point. It seems to have. Alright, let's put a piece of oak in there. I'm going to take that out. give people heart attacks. Come out here. Need a copper bar is what I need. That's enough copper bars. Let's see, I need... Do I have two? Okay, I brought them both in. This, and one of each of those. Put the copper bar in. And beat on that. It really seems like the hole should be towards the fire. It does seem to work. It is getting it way up there. It also is consuming the wood faster. Unfortunately, I have no more oak. So I'm not sure if this will actually function well enough to get the copper down. But we have a bellows, and I think... I don't know. It's already hot. Very hot. We're gonna grab some... Oh, no flux? Why is the flux not here? Who took the flux out of there? Come on, guys. This can't work like this. Who's responsible? Alright, we'll make a new hammer. And actually make some extra flux, even though I have a ton of it somewhere. Unprepared. As always. There we go. Put that in. With that. Take that back out. Flux in there, a new hammer in there just in case. It's already faint red. Is that where it needed to be? It's not hot enough anymore. I think I want to melt it back down, but I'm not sure. Bright red? I don't think it got this hot. It may have. I don't remember. I'll be honest with you guys. I don't remember where it got stuck last time. But I do believe it's working. So I actually do want to melt it back down. This may be something I show you next time, though. So I think we're out of time. Let's finish this up, though. And I don't have a metallurgy table. But I need a pick, so... I think I can work it at orange. Let's give it a shot. Hello, Derpy. Where is your pickaxe head? I need that. Can it work? At red. We have no rules. Right, I need to... Arrgh. Okay. Yes, I do need to melt it. Let's go pick up our stuff. Alright, here's the deal, guys. I'm going to leave that for next time. And we will use our brand new bellows to melt this back down. Or to actually, to get this hot enough to... I want to weld these. I want to weld these so badly. But I only have one set of bellows, so we're going to get super hot, let it go liquid, then we'll have to pull it back out. Can it get that hot? I think it might be stuck. Alright guys, we're going to do that next time. We are out of time. We got a lot done today though. We terraformed and put in an oak tree farm. We got leather made. We got some cows and some sheep, and all of our crops are planted and mostly grown. Technically, time-wise, this has been an insanely long episode. So, I will bid you guys adieu until next time, and when we come back, we will weld some copper together. We will make ourselves a copper anvil, and I may, in the meantime, start working on that area down below so we can take this chest inside And so we can at least set up a nice anvil down there with the copper and get that going in that direction. Yeah, it's cooling down. Alright, it's almost bedtime. You guys have a great time until the next episode.